welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new. So today's video is super important. We are talking about a very adult matter which requires a very adult beverage: water. So today I'll be giving you 5 life hacks to help you save money in college. And so if you're interested, keep watching. So most of you might not know, but I moved from New York City to Texas to pursue my graduate career in speech and language pathology. And with that came a really big expense, and I had to do extensive research to help me save some money. And so I am bringing all that knowledge to you guys. So number 1, I knew that I did not want to live on campus, and there's a reason for that, which I'll tell you later. It's super important. So I came here before I started school, about maybe a month or so before, and I searched for apartments. When I tell you I searched, I scoured the city for the apartment that would fit my needs. And so the first thing you need to do is look at your budget and see how much you're willing to spend monthly for your apartment. And then once you see that you have an apartment that you really like, it accommodates you, and it has the amenities that you're looking for, see if they can budge on the price. So it may sound crazy, like rent is a fixed price. Okay, sometimes they will give you discounts, and that's something that I really looked for. I said, okay, I'm really interested in this apartment, but what can you guys offer me? Do you guys have any sort of student discounts? I'm coming from out of state. I want to know. I'm very interested. You know, at the end of the day, they want your money. They don't really want you, they want your money. And so you gotta find a way. You gotta find a way so that there's a happy medium. They get your rent money, but you also get a sort of discount. So I lucked out and I found an apartment that gave discounts to students who were in the medical field, and speech and language pathology falls in that realm. So I was lucky enough to get a discount for that, but I do know that certain apartments offer military discounts. And so if your parents are in the military or you're in the military, take advantage of that and get those discounts. Do not be afraid to ask whether or not they have a discount. Like, you're saving coin. You never know. Like, you really do never know. They might say yes. The worst they can say is no. But without asking, you wouldn't know. Okay, so remember how I said that I didn't want to live on campus and I wanted to look for an apartment? Well, it's because I wanted to become an in-state resident so that I can get in-state tuition. Here's how that works. So you need to be a resident in wherever state you're moving to for at least a year in order to get in-state tuition, which I'm okay with. My first year I'm paying as an out-of-state student, but the following year I'll be able to get that in-state tuition, which will lower my student loan debt. Good enough for me. But there's a catch. Sometimes they want you to work at least 20 hours a week in order to fulfill that residency requirement. My program is a full-time program, and I'm not able to work 20 hours a week. That's just not feasible for me. So I'm applying for a pardon, and I'm getting the director of my program to write a letter stating that they do not recommend students to work and how intense the program is, yada yada yada, so that I can get that pardon for the in-state tuition. Another way to get around that is becoming a research assistant. Some schools allow you to get in-state tuition if you are working in a research lab, and that goes for my graduate students. Are part of that and you're an out-of-state student, look into your school website and see, because I know personally for my school, we are allowed to get in-state tuition if you are a research assistant. Call the bursar's office, look into your school finances page, and see what information you can draw from there. More often than not, you'll be able to lower your tuition by doing a couple of these things. Also, another way to get in-state tuition as an out-of-state student is to get a scholarship of $1,000 or more. Again, I would call your bursar's office and look into this. But for my school, if you receive a scholarship from the school that is $1,000 or more, you're automatically eligible for in-state tuition. There are various ways of getting around paying out-of-state tuition, and you want to pay in-state tuition, which will lower your tuition drastically, lower your student loan, and more money in your wallet. Okay, so my next hack has to deal with grocery shopping. Grocery shopping can be super expensive, especially when you're living alone and you want to buy really good quality products. What I do is I make sure to scour my cupboards and my fridge, and I'm writing down things that I'm out of. So once I go to the grocery store, I have a set list of what I'm out of and what I need to get. So I'll share what is on my screen with you guys. So I'm opening up the Sprouts app. What I like to do is look at the weekly ad. So I often get a lot of berries. I get squash, which is on sale. The berries are 2 for $5, which are really good. Mangoes, 88 cents. Before COVID-19, they used to be jam-packed. The weekly ads used to have so many sales, but because of limited resources, the sales aren't as prominent as they once used to be. After I did that, I go to digital coupons, and so it's nice to see that everything that I really like is on sale. And so you can see that blue clipped check. That means that I clip that digital coupon, or I scan my barcode, and it automatically processes that coupon. There's no cutting, there's no nothing. This next life hack is juicy. It's juicy. Y'all really was waiting for this one. So, how to get free textbooks. I said it. Free textbooks. I have scoured the interwebs in search for how I can get these science-based textbooks for free. They're super expensive, $200 a pop, and it's for my major, so I want to buy it so I can reference it later, but I'm not really feeling how much money they want for that buck. I have 2 ways for you to get free textbooks. The first way is the old school. Go to your library. More often than not, the professors will have your book or the book they want you to have for class on reserve. And so that's one way you can access the textbook. Sometimes your university has the book online for free. Scour through the ebook library that your school has and look for your book. There have been plenty of times where I messed up and I bought the book, and then I needed it for some reason and I didn't have it on me, and I was at the library and I just typed it in to see maybe if they had it, and it was online. It's heart-wrenching. It's heart-wrenching when you buy a textbook and you can get it for free because your school got it. Another way to get free textbooks is through this website called LibGen. So I'll link that website down below, and the website is it's a little sketch. It looks a little sketch, okay? But it works. Like, you just have to type in, so my major is speech and language pathology, but we also go by communication sciences and disorders. I can put either that communication sciences and disorders or speech and language pathology just in the search engine, and I'll get vast, like, so many books on articulation, on language disorders, on how to write clinical notes. Do not knock it until you try it, because it works. It has saved me money, and if you can save a little coinage, sorry, but if you can save a little extra coinage just by looking things up, then by all means do it. My last hack is to utilize university resources. It seems like, okay, like I am utilizing it. I utilize the library, and like, you know, I use the printer. There's more. You pay for so much in your tuition. You pay for those recreational facilities, the gym, and more often than not they have state-of-the-art equipment and it looks nice and clean. You don't have to pay for a gym membership. You're paying for it in your tuition. Use it. You might as well go. Okay, another resource is your student health services. So if you do not have insurance, you can get it done at a fraction of the cost at your student health care center. Another resource that I feel that not a lot of university students and college students are utilizing is the mental health resources. I'm pretty sure this is a widespread ideology across universities that they have mental health services available to their students, especially in the times that we've been living in, and people might feel that they want to talk to somebody or they need some sort of guidance. The mental health services are there for you. So definitely look into your school website and see what sort of services they have for you. If you don't get anything out of this video, it's like, research your school. Like, your school has so many services to provide you, or there's so many different little loopholes that you have to actually research, call about, and advocate for yourself. Always advocate for yourself. You have to really be upfront and willing to just let your voice be heard and say, okay, I can't afford this. What can you guys offer me? How can we work this out? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and that you guys got some really good information out of it, and comment down below some life hacks that you all use to save money in college. Let me know. All right, guys, bye.